My child, my beloved, do not close this. This is not an ordinary moment. This is the final alert from heaven itself. Archangel Michael is screaming at your door, and the sound of his voice shakes the realms. If you turn away now, you will lose God's hand. 10 seconds are left. It beats 10 times. Before heaven takes away your name from this blessing, let your spirit fully open. Stay put. Pay attention. Your destiny is in the balance. The angels told me, "My beloved, you were not meant to miss this." As soon as you looked at this, heaven made everything right. God has reached out and touched you. That hand will pull you back into the clouds if you slip or doubt, though. Do you know what this means? The doors to heaven are very wide, but they close sometimes. Right now, this is the last warning, chance, or invitation. You felt it, right? That weird weight in your chest. The whispers in the night, when everyone else was asleep but you. Your spirit would not rest. You thought it was all in your head. Nope, that was heaven calling. Archangel Michael was calling your name. That was God making you wait to stop running, and now you're finally here. Don't do this, though, or the gates will close and the message will be gone like smoke in the wind. Try not to think that this is a coincidence. No, my kid, not at all. Your soul was called to this place. This moment was crafted for you from all eternity. You've reached this point after every breakup, delay, and night of not being able to sleep. Are you sure that was a random act? No, says Archangel Michael. No, God. Holy timing indeed. You also have less than you think before it's gone. They tried to get through to you before through numbers, signs, and dreams you couldn't explain, but you didn't pay attention. You had doubts. Since it wasn't yet time, the angels just stood there and watched. Now is the right time, but only once. If they walk away from this message this time, heaven will close the book, and their miracle will be given to someone else, says Archangel Michael. Take deep breaths. Feel it. The chill in your skin, the pull in your soul, and the weight in your heart are not signs of fear. They are signs of recognition. This sound, this calling, this truth is still in your soul. It helps you remember things that you have forgotten, that God in heaven has been after you, that you have been safe with God. You never saw the battles that Archangel Michael fought for you. God is telling my child, I never left you. I never forgot about you. I was close all the time, but you couldn't see me. You were not able to hear me. I sent Archangel Michael. I told the angels to go. I also sent you this message, because your soul might forget who you are. Pay attention. Don't close this. You've reached the last doorway. Your life will change if you take that first step. The weight is there because the truth is coming in. Your spirit knows this is real, which is why you cry. This isn't just another video. This isn't just another word. This is the word, the one you shouldn't have missed, the one they hoped you would finally hear, the one that's just your name on it. You. Yes, you. Not someone else, not after, right now. But Archangel Michael tells us to be careful. The door will slam shut if they leave. Their chance is gone. Their blessing will go away. They will look for years to find what heaven gave them in a single moment. Can you see why you can't skip this? Why did your soul beg you to stay? Because what you're about to hear will keep you from making a mistake that could ruin the next 7 years of your life. Do you want to know why there has been such a delay, my child? Why did you experience a cycle trap? Is that why the doors kept shutting? In no way was it punishment. It was for safety. The blessing was being held back by God until you were ready, until you could see well again, until you were strong enough to carry it. The veil is now coming off. What you choose is being watched by the angels. They have less than they believe, according to Archangel Michael. They have one last chance from heaven. Their eyes will open if they stay. Their name will be erased from the book of miracles if they leave. Do you want someone else to receive your miracle sign? Do you want someone to steal your blessings while you sleep? Not at all. That's why you're still here, because your soul won't let go. Since you know this is true, this is where the message starts, my beloved. It was never just pain for you. That was a sign. It was heaven knocking, saying, wake up, look closer, something is not right. And you were right to feel it. You were right to suspect. You were right to doubt what others told you. Your instincts were divine. Heaven is confirming it now. Someone has been working in the shadows against you. someone you trusted, smiling at your face, but hiding poison in their hands. Archangel Michael saw it. God saw it, and your soul felt it, but no one believed you. They told you it was just in your head, but it wasn't. And now heaven has opened the scroll to show you the truth. Do not fear. This message is not to terrify you. It is to free you, to uncover what was hidden, to shine light on what they thought you would never see. Archangel Michael says, the one you love, the one you lost, they begged us to send this message because they saw what was coming and they swore they would not rest until you were warned. Good, you stayed. And because you stayed, your destiny can now be rewritten. Archangel Michael is standing over you with his sword, not for war, but for protection. God's hand is stretched again, but you must take it now. This is the moment. This is the shift. This is the miracle. Do not close your eyes. Do not turn away. My beloved child, the heavens are trembling with urgency. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Now, before we go deeper into what heaven is revealing, I invite you to mark this moment with a declaration. In the comments below, type Amen as your agreement that you are ready to receive the truth that is about to be uncovered. As you write it, you are telling heaven that you are not afraid of what will be revealed. You are giving permission for the light to shine on every hidden thing. Stay with me, because what comes next will expose what has been working against you in secret. Archangel Michael's voice thunders like a storm across eternity, and every word is for you alone. He says, do not let your blessings slip through your hands. Don't allow the enemy to steal what God has planned for your destiny. We can't miss this holy moment. It wasn't meant for you to end up here. You were shown this way. Your soul has already said yes to the calling if you are still reading. Do you feel like your spirit is shaking? That is not fear. It is alignment. Your spirit is standing in a holy doorway, caught between what was and what is about to come. Heaven has been holding back the floodgates, waiting for you to finally arrive at this moment. And now the flood is ready to pour, but only if you stay, only if you believe. My child, you have carried weights that no one saw. You cried tears that no one understood. You stayed silent when you wanted to scream. But every silent battle was written in God's book. Heaven saw you when no one else did. And today, God says, I will reward the secret battles with a public miracle. I'll give them back what they tried to take. They thought it would never get better, but I will heal it. There is a warning, though. Archangel Michael says, the enemy is coming around. They know what you're going to get. They want to stop it more than anything. That's why this message finally arrived now. They'll be successful if you delay. Heaven will punish you if you stay. Can you feel how important it is? 1 minute, 10 heartbeats. The voice of Archangel Michael reverberates through eternity like a storm, and each word is only for you. Do not let your blessings slip through your fingers. Do not let the enemy steal what God placed in your destiny. This moment is too holy to ignore. You were not meant to stumble here. You were led here, he says. If you are still reading, that means your soul has already said yes to the calling. Do you feel like your spirit is shaking? That's not fear, it's alignment. Your spirit is stuck in a holy doorway, torn between what was and what will be. Heaven has been holding back the floodgates until now. When you finally get there, the flood is now ready to come, but only if you believe and stay. You have carried weights that no one saw, my child. No one could understand the tears you shed. You didn't scream when you wanted to, but God wrote down every quiet battle. No one else saw you, but heaven did. Today God says, I will reward the secret battles with a public miracle. I will restore what they tried to take and heal what they thought would never get better. But there is a warning. Archangel Michael says, the enemy is circling. They know what is coming for you and are desperate to block it. That is why this message came now instead of later. If you delay, they will succeed. If you stay, heaven will strike them down. Can you feel the urgency? 10 seconds, 10 heartbeats. That is all you have before the blessing is redirected. Think about this. Why do you feel your chest tighten while you read? Why do your eyes water without reason? Because your soul recognizes truth. It remembers something your mind forgot, that before you were born, God marked you for greatness, that before you took your first breath, your name was carved into the book of light. But life tried to make you forget, and now heaven is reminding you again. Archangel Michael says, they are chosen. But chosen ones always face the hardest battles because their blessing threatens the darkness. You have felt that, haven't you? Every delay, every betrayal, every heartbreak, those were not random. They were proof of how dangerous you are to the enemy. The bigger the resistance, the greater the calling. And your calling is mighty. My beloved, listen closely. Someone you trusted has been speaking against you in secret. Their words are poison, shaping shadows around your life. Archangel Michael has been fighting these shadows day and night. But now heaven says, it is time to expose it. It is time to put on some light. That's why you found this. That's why you couldn't scroll off. Your soul won't stay blind any longer. Don't be scared of what comes out. Truth doesn't come to hurt you. It comes to set you free. It might hurt a bit. It could rock your world. But peace comes after the shaking. There will be calm after the storm. Archangel Michael warns, stay. The truth will save you. But if you leave now, the lies will eat you up and your heart will never find rest. God responds, I am not a God of confusion. I'm a God of truth. And right now, I'm taking off every mask, disguise, and false smile they've been wearing. They can't hide any longer. You asked for a sign. You asked for confirmation in prayer. That's it. That's the answer. Heaven has finally talked, and you can't ignore it. Take a moment. Does that chill go through your body? Feel that weight in the air. That isn't a mistake. That's your guardian angels being with you right now. They are standing guard while you make your choice. They will move if you stay. They will pull back if you leave. You get to make the choice. Archangel Michael leans close and says, my beloved, you cannot ignore this. Not this miracle. Not this message. Your future depends on it. Your miracle depends on it. The hand of God is within reach, but if you turn away, it will close. Do not let it close. This is not a story. This is not entertainment. When will God answer my prayers? And God says, now, but only if you believe, only if you stay. The delay was never denial. It was divine preparation. Heaven needed you strong enough to hold what is coming, and now you are. That is why this message found you today. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but now. Good. You are still here. That means your soul is listening. That means you are ready. Archangel Michael smiles, because you stayed when others would have scrolled. And because you stayed, heaven is releasing secrets that were sealed until this moment. Secrets about your future, secrets about your family, secrets about the destiny written with your name. My child, lean closer. Heaven is not whispering anymore. Heaven is roaring your name. Archangel Michael says, this is the last call before the page turns. No one will forget the moment they make their choice. Their bloodline will grow if they stay. The blessing will be taken away from their name if they leave. That's how important this moment is. Watch out, your ancestors. Future children are waiting for you. It looks like the angels are holding their breath. Do you feel how heavy that truth is? It's not fear. The force pressing on your soul is destiny. This is why things have been so hard lately. This is why you felt uncomfortable, like you didn't belong, and antsy. Because heaven was getting you ready. Because heaven was getting ready for this very moment. Now, the wait is over. Now is the time. Archangel Michael declares, tell them the war is nearly done. Tell them they are closer to victory than they think. But warn them, the enemy always strikes hardest at the edge of breakthrough. That's why the attacks increased. That's why the betrayals stung deeper. That's why the delays felt unbearable. It was never because you were weak. It was because you were near the door. And now the door is opening. My beloved, I know your heart has been tired. You've prayed and wondered if heaven was listening. You've asked, why me? Why is this happening? And God says, because you are chosen. Because you are the one who can carry this light. Because your story is not just about you. It is about everyone who will be freed by your testimony. That is why the battle was so fierce. The greater the calling, the greater the resistance. Listen closely. Someone is planning to use your trust against you. They are smiling in your presence, but plotting in your absence. Heaven saw it. Archangel Michael has already drawn his sword, but the angels cannot move unless you believe this warning. If you ignore it, you will walk straight into their trap. But if you stay, their plan will collapse before it touches you. This is the mercy of God. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Now is the moment to anchor your faith with a declaration. In the comments below, write, I receive the truth, as your commitment to walk in discernment and not be deceived. This is not just words you are typing. This is a spiritual marker. You are telling heaven that you are ready to see with open eyes. that you refuse to be blind to what has been hidden. Keep watching, because the revelation about who has been working against you is about to be made clear. This message is not a command, it is a gift, but a gift only works if you receive it. Heaven respects your beloved. God says, because you were chosen, because you are the only one who can carry this light. Your story is about more than just you. It's about all the people who will be set free by your testimony. That's why the fight was so rough. More people will fight against the calling, the stronger it is. Pay close attention. Your trust will be used against you by someone. While you're not around, they're plotting. Heaven saw it. The sword of Archangel Michael is already drawn. No matter how much you believe this warning, the angels will not move. You will fall right into their trap if you don't pay attention to it. Their plan will fail before it even gets to you if you stay, though. God's mercy is shown here. He shows you things you couldn't see. Before the storm starts, He gives a warning. He sends angels to protect us before the shadows attack. But He can't make you pick something. Your free will is respected in heaven. That's why this message isn't a command, it's a gift. But a gift only works if you get it. Do you get it? The line between them is now. The old life, with its cycle of pain, betrayal, and delay, is on one side. Its restoration, abundance, peace, and miracles on the other side. And the doorway is right here. It's not your imagination when Archangel Michael tells you, step through now, or the door will close and the chance will never come again. Breathe. Do you feel the atmosphere shift? That is the bending of heaven toward you. There are angels coming closer to you. Over your soul are the wings of Archangel Michael. That sound is heaven answering your prayers that you thought were lost. No one ever forgot about them. They were put away for this hour. In a whisper at midnight, my child, God told me, I heard you. I saw you smile even though you were broken. I kept track of every tear. I remembered all of the prayers. And now I'm responding with power, restoration, and miracles rather than words. You have to stay, though. You need to keep reading, because the key to the next part is in the last part of the message. Take a look at your past. Keep track of how many times you failed but didn't. How many times did you deserve to be killed but were still alive? It wasn't luck. That was the sword of Archangel Michael. God had His hand on you, even though you didn't know it. Besides, He got you this far, so why would He stop now? He's not going to. But He needs you to be awake. He wants you to know something is different about your family, a truth that has been buried, a secret that was kept. Someone knows about it, but they didn't tell you. The person you loved who died saw it. In their last breath, they whispered it, but no one heard. Finally, heaven has something to say. The truth is rising, and it will change everything once it comes to light, says Archangel Michael. You're still here. In other words, your spirit is stronger than your doubts. That means you're ready to hear what most people are afraid to hear. And the angels smile when they see someone they chose stay until the end. That means they can trust them with the blessing. It means that heaven is ready to give everything now. Please hear this, my beloved. The next 14 days won't be like any other. Their paths will lead you to encounters, signs, and alignments that you can't explain. Locked doors will swing open. Chances that were missed will come back to you. But there is a test that comes with them. The enemy will try one last time to take your attention away and get you to do things the way you used to. Don't let it fool you. Don't look back. You're not the same person you used to be. Tell them their name is written in heaven's book. Their destiny cannot be taken away unless they give it up, says Archangel Michael. And tonight they do. If they stay, do they step into overflow or do they leave empty? The angels already know the answer because you won't let go and are still here. Even though everything else told you no, your spirit said yes. You're still here, my beloved child. What does that mean to you? It means your soul has made up its mind. This means that your spirit is hearing. It indicates that what had been held back for so long can now be released by heaven. Archangel Michael says, "This is the moment the enemy feared. This is the second your destiny begins to turn because they stay, because they believed. You may not realize it, but angels are surrounding you right now. They are leaning close, watching every breath, waiting for your next choice. Your faith is opening doors in the unseen. Your decision to stay here has already shifted your atmosphere. You may feel it, a pressure lifting, a strange peace replacing the heaviness. That is not coincidence. That is your sign. That is the evidence you needed that God is moving. Do not doubt it. Do not question it. Heaven does not play with your heart. Every word you are hearing is a seed, and if you let it sink deep, it will grow into miracles you never thought possible. But if you turn away, if you let fear close the door, the seed will wither before it takes root. This is why Archangel Michael keeps shouting, "Stay, stay until the end. Do not give up now. My beloved, God is showing me something about your future. There is a decision ahead of you, one that seems small, but carries great weight. If you make it blindly, it could set you back years. But if you walk with heaven, it will accelerate your destiny. This is the crossroads. That is why the warning came now. That is why your spirit was pulled here, because the choice is near and heaven wants to prepare you." Archangel Michael says they are not alone. They never were, even in their darkest nights, even in their silent tears. We were there. Tell them we carried them when they thought they could not stand. And that is why you are still breathing. That is why you are still fighting. Because heaven never let you go and heaven never will. But hear this. There is someone who does not want you to receive what is coming. They are close, pretending, smiling, but their heart is not for you. They have been delaying you with their energy, blocking your flow, poisoning your spirit. Heaven says, release them or the blessing cannot flow. If you don't move, the miracle will stay stuck. This is not mean, it keeps you safe. What drains you can't be blessed by God. He will only pour into clean hands. Take a break. Does recognition make your chest burn? Can you picture the face now? That's not making up stories. That is having discernment. Before your mind agrees with it, your soul knows the truth. This message serves as confirmation for that reason. Heaven is showing you what you already thought but couldn't prove. Archangel Michael is now very serious. He tells them that the miracle will pass them by if they don't do anything or stay tied to the wrong one. If they release it, heaven will pour out blessings that they can't contain. This is the test. Now is the time to be brave. Your destiny changes forever at this point. Fear not letting go, my child. Things that are meant for you can't be taken from you. That's the reason you can still breathe. That's why you're still fighting. Heaven has never let you go and never will. But listen to this. Someone doesn't want you to get what's coming your way. Even though they are close and smiling, their heart is not with you. With their energy, they have been poisoning your spirit, blocking your flow and delaying you. Heaven says, let them go, or the blessing won't come through. Walk away, or the miracle will stay stuck. This is not mean. It keeps you safe. What drains you can't be blessed by God. He will only pour into clean hands. Take a break. Does recognition make your chest burn? Can you picture the face now? That's not making up stories. That is having discernment. Before your mind agrees with it, your soul knows the truth. This message serves as confirmation for that reason. Heaven is showing you what you already thought, but couldn't prove. Archangel Michael is now very serious. He tells them that the miracle will pass them by if they don't do anything or stay tied to the wrong one. If they release it, heaven will pour out blessings that they can't contain. This is the test. Now is the time to be brave. Your destiny changes forever at this point. Fear not letting go, my child. Things that are meant for you can't be taken from you. What God wrote for your name can't be erased by people. There's no loss for you. You're making room. Allow the miracle to happen. There is room for love. The abundance has room. You have made room for your destiny to come true. For what do you know? When you follow? When do you believe? When you let go? When do you believe? The heavens move. The angels battle more. Archangel Michael swings his sword and cuts all of the chains that you couldn't see. The delays end all of a sudden. The closed doors open. The money moves around. The love shows up. The peace wraps around you like a blanket. This is what God planned all along. I must tell you this, my beloved. The next 7 days carry signs that will shock you. The number 7 will show up over and over. Words that sound like they came from this message will be heard. You will see patterns, names, and dreams coming back to you more clearly. These are not pics. These things are confirmations. They show that you are in sync. Good to see you still around. Have you thought about how rare that is? Most people would have clicked away. You didn't ignore the pull like most people would have. Heaven says, now we can trust them. Now we can pour without measure. Now we can reveal the final part. They are right now here. The people begged the angels to let them do it. They begged God to let them go back in time. This is what gives you chills. Heaven said yes. Because of this, you really do feel like someone is in the room, talking in a whisper. Don't give up. Don't be afraid. I'm still with you. I need you to know the truth. They say, I forgive you. I never stopped loving you. I am proud of you. Tears may fall, but feel free to let them. This isn't sadness. Release has occurred. It's not pain. It has healing powers. They want you to know that they thought of you before they died. They saw a beautiful future for you. They're here to make sure you see it too. Archangel Michael says, this is sacred. This is sealed. This is the truth they begged heaven to deliver. Do not waste it. Do not close it. Stay until the end. My beloved child, the veil is thin right now. Do not miss this. Don't walk away now. Archangel Michael's voice is fierce. Tell them the gates are open, but they will not stay open forever. Tell them the hand of God is stretched out, but if they refuse it, the hand will withdraw. This is the last alert. That is why you were pulled here. That is why your eyes could not resist this message, because your soul knew this was the one you were waiting for. Pause, beloved. Think of the moments you almost gave up. Think of the nights you whispered, God, do you even hear me? He heard you, every cry, every question, every ache. And tonight he answers not with silence, but with fire. Not with delay, but with a door. And you are standing at the threshold, but you must step through. You must decide. Archangel Michael says, if they close this message, if they doubt this truth, their miracle will slip into another's hands. But if they stay, their name will be sealed in light, and no force of darkness will take it from them. The choice is trembling in your spirit. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you," every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Right now, as heaven holds its breath waiting for your choice, I invite you to make your decision known. In the comments below, type Amen once more as your final agreement. Let this be the sound that echoes in the heavens, the proof that you have not turned away, the evidence that your faith is alive. When you type it, you are not just commenting. You are signing your name in agreement with what God is about to release. Stay with me, because the most sacred part of this message is still coming. Do not hesitate. Stay. Receive. My beloved, heaven shows me this. The enemy has been planting confusion around you, making you doubt your instincts, making you second-guess your own discernment. But listen to me. Your intuition was never wrong. Your spirit knew all along that uneasy feeling, that sudden pause, that whisper in your dreams. It was not paranoia. It was protection. And now heaven is confirming it to you. You were not crazy. You were not imagining things. You were not too sensitive. You were chosen. And chosen souls feel the war more deeply. That is why you carried pain that no one else understood. That is why the battles hit you harder than others. Because your destiny is greater, because your light is brighter, and because your blessing is bigger. Archangel Michael is firm now. Tell them the enemy fears their next step. Tell them the darkness has tried to blind them because of the blessing that is about to appear. Tell them the moment they say yes to heaven, chains will shatter and no man will be able to stop what God is sending. Do you feel the urgency? This is not just about survival. This is about inheritance. This is about legacy. This is about the future waiting for your obedience. God says, I am not late. I'm not quiet. I can see your tears. I was waiting for this very moment to do what I said I would do. Finally, the wait is over. The silence is now over. The blessing is now coming, but only for people who believe, for people who don't turn away. I have a secret to tell you, my child. The one you lost and missed so much, they never gave up on you. They thought about you the last time they breathed their last. Your name was in their last whisper. They begged heaven before they crossed over into the light. Don't let them go without seeing. They can't lose their destiny. Make a sign for them. That sign is here. This message is their love that will last throughout eternity. Do you feel them? Feeling that warmth on your shoulder? That memory came back all of a sudden. That weight turning into tears. It's them. Don't give up now. Don't believe the lie that you are alone. I am still here, still watching, still guiding. They couldn't warn you in life, but they can warn you now. And they beg you to listen all the way to the end. The sword of Archangel Michael is raised. This is holy. This is locked up. This message will help them stay alive, but only if they stay, if they believe, and heaven is looking forward to hearing from you. Do you sense the need for speed? Life isn't the only thing at stake. It has to do with inheritance. It's about leaving a legacy. This is about the future waiting for you to do what it says. My child, let me tell you something that is hidden. God says, I am not late. I am not silent. I am not blind to your tears. I was waiting for this exact second to deliver what was promised. And now, the waiting ends. Now the silence breaks. Now the blessing flows. The one you lost and missed so much. They never gave up on you. They thought about you the last time they breathed their last. Your name was in their last whisper. They begged heaven before they crossed over into the light. Don't let them go without seeing. They can't lose their destiny. Make a sign for them. That sign is here. This message is their love that will last throughout eternity. Do you feel them? Feeling that warmth on your shoulder? That sudden memory coming back? That weight turning into tears? It's them. They're telling you, don't give up now. Don't believe the lie that you are alone. I am still here, still watching, still guiding. They couldn't warn you in real life, but they can warn you now. It's very important that you listen all the way through. The sword of Archangel Michael is raised. This is holy. This is locked up. This message will help them stay alive. But only if they stay, if they believe. And heaven is looking forward to hearing from you. Okay, you're still here. That means your spirit is still there. That means you are ready for the most honest truth. You are the rare soul who didn't give up on the message in the middle, which makes the angels smile now. Because of that, people trust you with secrets that most people will never hear. Now is the time to do something that many people don't do, but that heaven praises. Please subscribe to this channel right now if you haven't already. In the spirit, subscribing is a big deal. You are telling God, God, I want to stay connected to the flow of your prophetic word. I don't want to miss what you are releasing. When you click the subscribe button, you are putting yourself in alignment with God's timetable. You are telling God that you are ready to hear any warning, word of encouragement, or prophecy that He wants to send your way. Don't miss out on this blessing. Sign up now to make sure you don't miss a word in this prophetic stream. Pay attention. The next 14 days are holy. There are signs for the next 7 nights. There will be a shock, a shift, and an undeniable confirmation in the next 48 hours. I'm not making this up. We call this alignment. You almost missed your destiny, but now heaven is pulling you into it. Do not sleep. Watch out. Get ready. Archangel Michael says, mark my words. Before this season ends, they will see the proof. Before the next moon rises, the truth will confront them. And when it comes, they will know this message was never a story. It was a warning, a miracle, a rescue. And beloved child, Archangel Michael whispers, now I will not let you walk blind any longer. I'm going to open your eyes. I will find what was hidden and give back what was taken. Stay with me, my beloved child. Don't think about other things. Don't let your heart wander. The enemy is trembling because they know you are still here, says Archangel Michael, who is now at your side with his sword on fire and his eyes on your destiny. They know what they tried to hide is about to come out. They know their time is almost up. Do you understand how powerful this is? Every delay, every heartbreak, every betrayal, and every loss was not in vain. It was written into your story as proof that the enemy failed. Because you are still here, still breathing, still believing, and still fighting, even though you thought you were done. And now heaven says enough. It's time to turn things around. This wasn't a coincidence. It was your assignment. Darkness marked you because of the light you carry. But hear this, beloved. Your cycle ends today. The pattern is broken, the curse is broken, and the bloodline shifts because you stayed. Archangel Michael says, this is generational. You will not carry the chains that your ancestors did. They bled from wounds, but you won't. You won't have to deal with the delays they did. The line is broken and a new line starts because you chose to believe. The shaking in your chest is caused by this. Your spirit is aware that history is being changed. For you and everyone else who comes after you. God tells his child, my child, I am not only restoring you. My job is to fix your family. I'm taking care of your kids before they are even born. I'm blessing what you've made. I am turning all of your sorrow into an inheritance. This is a big promise. This blessing isn't just lip service. We call this legacy. This will always be there, but there is still risk. You have an envious person looking at you. Someone is calling you names and swearing when you're not around. Every word has been heard by Archangel Michael. He warns you because he has seen every plot. Not every smile is safe. Do not believe everything that is said. Not all of them are for you. Behind their back, one of them hides a knife. This is not meant to scare you. It's to set you free, because they can't hurt you after you see, know, or discern them. Loved one, lean in. Do you feel that strange weight going away? Do you notice that your mind is becoming clearer? That's the truth showing through the lies. That's heaven letting you see. It could hurt. It might shock. It will save you, though. Archangel Michael warns, tell them they are about to be offered something that looks sweet but is poison. If they accept it, their path will dim. If they refuse it, their future will shine brighter than they imagine. This is why you are here now. This is why you could not skip this message. Because God wanted you prepared. Take a deep breath. Can you feel that warmth getting stronger in your chest? That's your angels reassuring you of your worth. You are being protected by the wings of Archangel Michael. The hand of God is holding you steady. You're not by yourself. You were never that. They were there even when it was quiet and sad. They are now showing who they are in the only way they know how, by telling the truth. The person you lost and missed so much is getting closer now. It's like whispers. I never left you. I never gave up on you. I have been walking with you every step. I begged heaven for this chance, and now you hear me. Don't let my voice fade. Don't waste my prayer. Stay until the end. The scroll can be opened further. The secret can be revealed, and the miracle can finally be released. Archangel Michael is smiling now because you chose to believe and trusted what your soul already knew. Keep an eye out for the sign. Keep an eye out for the number. Watch for the name that repeats. These will be the confirmations that the message is true, and when they come, you must act. You must not hesitate. Your obedience will unlock what your prayers could not. Your yes will pull down what your tears alone could not. Here is something heaven is showing me right now. When you press the like button for this video, you are not just engaging with content. You are activating a spiritual signal. You are saying to God, I approve of this message. I agree with this truth. I welcome your favor into my life. The like button is a modern altar where you seal your agreement with heaven. As you press it, imagine God's favor flowing down like oil upon your head, covering your decisions, opening doors that no man can shut, and marking you as one who has been touched by divine grace. Do it now as an act of faith, and watch how heaven responds to your obedience. Take a breath. Do you feel that warmth rising in your chest? That is the presence of your angels affirming you. That is Archangel Michael's wings covering you. That is the hand of God steadying you. You are not alone. You never were. Even in the silence, even in the sorrow, they were there. And now they are revealing themselves in the only way they can. Through truth. The one you lost, the one you ache for, leans closer now. They whisper, I never left you. I didn't give up on you. I have been with you the whole time. Now you hear me. I begged heaven for this chance. Don't make my voice go away. Don't throw away my prayer. Do not leave until the end. Can you feel the tears coming? Let them. They are taking away the sadness that was making you feel bad. They show that this is a holy time. Okay? You're still here. The scroll can be opened even more since you are still here. It is possible to tell the secret. It is time to release the miracle. Now Archangel Michael is smiling because you didn't give up, because you chose to believe, since your soul already knew it was right. The sky says, the next 48 hours are marked. Keep an eye out for the sign. Keep an eye out for the number. Keep an eye out for the name that comes up again and again. The confirmation that the message is true will come from these. You have to do something when they come. You should not wait. What your prayers couldn't open will be opened by your obedience. What your tears alone couldn't do, your yes will do. That's the mystery of faith. Heaven decides to release you when you choose to believe. You've had to wait long enough, my child, says God. You've kept going for too long. You've cried enough. It's now time to receive. Don't run. Don't be afraid. Just get it. Please pay attention, my beloved child. You are in a holy portal through time. As you read, do you feel the air moving? Do you feel like there is a weight on your spirit? Right now is not a normal time. This is heaven reaching out to greet you. This is God whispering to your soul, stay. Don't leave. Don't close your eyes. This message holds the seed of your future. Archangel Michael is standing next to you, his sword flying and his wings spread wide to cover you. He says, they feel heavy because destiny is hovering over them. They are getting chills because eternity is touching their skin. Their name is being written in fire across the heavens, so they can't leave. You asked me, my child, does God still see me? Does God still care? And heaven answers loudly, yes, more than you could ever imagine, more than you ever believed, more than the pain that tried to convince you otherwise. If you could see the tears in heaven's eyes when you suffered in silence, you would never doubt again. If you could hear the prayers the angels whispered for you, you would fall on your knees in awe. And now those prayers are unfolding as miracles. But hear me, the enemy has tried to erase your name. They tried to block your blessing. They tried to silence your voice. And yet you are still here. You survived storms meant to drown you. You walked through fires meant to burn you. You endured betrayals meant to break you. And through it all, God carried you. Archangel Michael fought for you. Your ancestors prayed for you. And because you did not quit, the heavens have opened again. Beloved, heaven shows me this. There is a door about to open, one that has been locked for years. It is tied to your calling, tied to your provision, tied to your peace. But before it opens, there is a choice you must make. Do you cling to the old, or do you trust the new? Do you hold on to the familiar, or do you walk into the unknown with faith? This is the crossroads you are standing on. One step will lead to delay. One step will lead to destiny. Archangel Michael warns, do not let fear hold them back. Do not let other people's whispers throw them off. They can't walk by sight. They have to walk by faith. They must put more faith in God's hand than in human opinion. Now is not the time to get smaller. Now is not the time to be doubtful. Now is the time to get up. Don't be shocked when the truth comes out, my child. Someone has been acting like they support you when they really want you to fail. They'll be found out. Their words will come back to them. And heaven says, do not fight them. Do not waste your strength on them. I will fight for you. I will defend your name. I will reveal the truth at the right moment. Your only task is to stay aligned, to stay in light, to stay in faith. Listen now. The one you lost, the one you love, leans even closer. They whisper, do not let the lies distract you. Do not let grief hold you down. Do not let guilt blind you. I never left angry. I never left bitter. I left loving you, and I am still loving you. Every day, every moment, every step you take, do you feel that sudden ache in your chest? That is their love pressing through the veil. That is heaven's way of reminding you that death is not the end. They saw your future before they passed. They saw you rise again. They saw the blessing that is now at your door. And they promised heaven they would not rest until you received it. That is why you are here. That is why this message is reaching you at this exact moment. Good. You are still here. And because you stayed, the angels smile. They know you are ready for the next truth. They know your spirit is strong enough to carry what most cannot. Right now, I feel a strong prompting from heaven. There is someone in your life, a friend, a family member, a loved one, who needs to hear this message. They are struggling in darkness. They are losing hope. And God wants to use you as their deliverer. When you share this video, something powerful happens. The anointing that is resting on this message multiplies and touches your network. Breakthrough is released not just for you, but through you. Your sharing becomes a bridge for someone else's miracle. Do not keep this to yourself. Hit the share button now. Send it to those you love. Post it on your story. Be the vessel God uses to rescue another soul. As you share, heaven will release an even greater measure of breakthrough into your own life. Archangel Michael says, "Tell them the miracle is closer than their breath. Let them know that their breakthrough is already happening. Tell them that the proof will come in 14 days. But this is a test. Trust is the test. When you can't see, will you trust? When everything looks the same, will you believe? When the enemy says, it's not real, will you hold on? If you do, the blessing will not only come, it will overflow more than you prayed for, imagined, or dared to believe." God says, this is the moment to stop doubting. This is the moment to release the past. This is the moment to open your hands and receive. You were never forsaken. You were never forgotten. And you will never be abandoned. And now, beloved child, as this sacred message comes to its close, I invite you to take one final act of faith. In the comments below, write, "I am ready to receive." This is your yes to everything heaven has spoken. This is your hand, reaching back to God who has been reaching for you. Before you go, I want to ask you one final thing. If this message has touched your heart, if you have felt the presence of Archangel Michael, if you know in your spirit that heaven has spoken to you today, then do not walk away without subscribing. This is how you seal your connection to the prophetic words that are yet to come. God has more to say to you. There are more warnings, more confirmations, more blessings that He wants to release through this channel. When you subscribe, you are telling heaven, I am staying. I'm taking notes. I am ready for whatever comes next. Do it now as the final act of your obedience today. This is the moment your miracle is sealed. As you write it, know that angels are marking your name. Archangel Michael is lowering his sword in victory, and the blessings you have waited for are now released into your life. You were never forsaken, you were never forgotten, and you will never be abandoned. And now, beloved, I release you with this final instruction. Share this word. Do not let it stop with you. Somewhere right now, someone is crying out for the very thing God has given you today. Your one share could be the answer to their midnight prayer. Your one post could be the sign they begged heaven for. When you share this prophetic word, you become a carrier of breakthrough. The anointing multiplies, the blessing compounds, and heaven takes note of those who do not hoard the word but release it to others. Go now, share this message, and watch how God pours back into your life, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You are blessed, you are chosen, and your miracle is already moving. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.